Hello, just once again, and welcome back to my entire book collection. And in fact, this is the last part of my entire book collection. So, yep. So I managed to get all of the books out of my hallway, and I'm gonna keep them in my room for now in case I get extra story about them. So yeah, this is the final part of my entire book collection, and I will get you books if I find any. I'll make videos about it, like a book update or something. So anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get started with part 4, which is the last part. Okay, so the first book I got here is the Werewolf series book 5, Troublesome Engines. And here's the front, spine, and the back. So, yeah. Unfortunately, in these sort of books, this is the only Werewolf series book form I got from these forms. So we got him and the elephant. Tenders and turntables, I mean. Trouble in the Shed. And we got... Where is that? Percy Runs Away. Where is that? Yeah, Percy Runs Away. Which I do believe is the final one on here. And of course, it has app for other books to collect. Only up to 38. So yeah. Because I think the other Werewolf series book's not out of time. So yeah. Next up is Cool Coloring. Probably show pages of colorings, I believe. Yes, from the Car movies. Wait, it's only the first movie. I think this is a coloring of the first Cars movie. Does you have to cut the pictures in. So yeah. Okay, next one in my collection is Roy the Racing Car. Me Silver Hash Gang. That's a toy Roy though. So yep, here is next up is Postman Pat and the Secret Superhero. Okay, Tom's and Missing Christmas Tree, which this is one of my childhood books. To be quite honest. Yeah, some of the guys. This book could be perfect for like a Christmas special. Still like that this book was part of my childhood, but yeah, this book looks perfect like for a Christmas special of this show or of the Storytime suit. This is my opinion, but yeah, we shall see what happens. Depends if we get this like season done, and then hopefully a season 2 will happen. Next up is Thomas Comes to Breakfast. Another one of these childhood books I used to own. Same thing with that other one I used to own. Was it the last part? Was it? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not a story. I think somebody did that. Yeah, it's a long story. Sure. Big all stuck together. Yeah, here's another book about the Benny and the important job. In fact, this is kind of like, in fact, yeah, this is the Bob the Builder Story Library collection. This one does have quite much. I think I have that book somewhere. Well, I do remember having that book. I think it's in this collection. No, I think I sold it. So yeah, get up. So yeah, these sort of books are a little bit like Thomas and Friends library books. This is Bob the Builder style. Yeah. Sorry, my head is cheap. Come on, turn over. Turn over. So yeah, here's it's kind of like the Thomas and Friends one. This time it's Bob the Builder. So yeah. Next up is probably one of my other books from my childhood, James the Tram Engine. These sort of book form. We've got James and Bootlace. Actually, this and James and the Express. Hang on, what was that? Oh, so yeah, something just beat on my tablet. Just something up me or something of a video. Probably check afterwards. So yeah, that's James the Engine. I don't know why James and Top Hat was not added in this, because I think that was part of the book as well when it came out, the blue one. So yeah, but yeah, very good that one. Next up is another childhood book, Postman Pat Rainy Day. The rain sucks. Yeah, which I think all the Postman Pat books were stories at first. I think then they were all adapted to television style. I think they were all books first, like how the Welly series was. Then it was turned to Thomas and Friends. I think. Probably sound well. Maybe it wasn't Jones same as well. Not sure. So yeah, but the episode of season 1 is actually very good. Probably one of you. Look at the way the back is made. Very confusing, isn't it? Okay. Just loosening up the hand. Okay, we got Cars, Racetracks, Adventures. Yeah, there's used to be stickers in these sort of books. There's also Toy Story ones of these. Books in the back. Yeah, pretty much took the tapes out. So we got Race. I think there's 2 different style books. So this one's basically called Race Team. I think it's the Race. Yeah, a little bit ripped. Yeah, also weird about this that Chick's team has a blue car, which I don't know why. Of course, McQueen is gotten by different racers. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, they're probably out of racial the main international one. Now turn over for the next story, which is Snow Day, which is the other story in this book. Which sounds like another good Christmas one. Hang on. I'm not sure what this puppy belong like, because like there's not really a lot of books here that show off, but yeah, but this is the final part. So yeah. This is the hand. I have to keep doing that because I'm always holding my tablet. Next up is Cars a Magic Story. No childhood book. Oh my god. This thing. Yeah. I must keep gluing them. This is pretty much a Cars 1 book. I do believe so. Well, nearly. Well, it probably is. If you describe that. Yeah, the racetrack looks pretty cool. Yeah, this not too big. Next up is another childhood book of mine. Cars Teamwork. Still got sticks in this one, which could be used. Road Work. Yeah, having that paint job with the spoiler and the white tire looks pretty cool in my opinion. Seeing doing with Bessie, yeah. Like I could basically like custom that on my Cars game Racerama. I still remember doing that live stream a long time ago. It was pretty cool. I was hoping to do some more, but unfortunately my Xbox didn't work. So yeah. Also, I think I haven't done a week effect. That'd be cool. Now turn over to the next story, which is Driving Buddies. Sorry guys, give me a hand of break. Next up is Toy Story Toy Plastic Adventures. I used to have another one, but I think I sold it. I don't know why. I was probably looking for space. So yeah. So Buzz Backpack Adventures. Buzz probably does go to school in this. Yes, he does. Kind of like how in Toy Story 4, where Woody goes with Barney to school. That's how you meet Forky! Forky, Forky, Forky. And we got another story, which is in fact Toy Story 3. The Great Toy Escape, which is just basically Toy Story 3 style. Which I don't know why, they're probably clearly running out of ideas probably for this book. Couldn't think of another one like how you did with the Cars one, so they were probably like, you know what, let's take one of the movie illustrations. Mission proper. But that's just basically the movie. Don't care, we're clearly running out of ideas, we need to do something. So yeah, I was not very impressed with this idea having to switch in this book because I want to see a different story. I like how they did with the Cars books. So yeah, but still, we live with it. Okay, so next up is another childhood book of mine, and it's a Thomas Burns one, and it's Catch Me, Catch Me, Catch Me, a Thomas Tank Engine story. Yeah, pretty a childhood favorite of mine. Back. Yeah, I will probably say this was released a long time ago, definitely. This is another childhood favorite of mine. Also, but some situations in this, but like take a look at Thomas and Gordon. They have their coaches, but there's that type of sheds or some shed, probably some spare ones, probably. Just a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't know how this happened. I think somebody else used to own it before me, and they done that. So yeah, I have no idea what they were doing. So, a million cards. That could be interesting. So, yep. Okay, next up is Plane's Magical Story. Yeah. this basically the film. There is a Planes 2 one as well. Finding Rex show as well. Okay, next up is Thomas the Friends, Thomas and the Birthday Party. I mean, they have birthday party. Story from Thomas Friends TV series, which is season 5, of course. I know that this book came out during season 5 or maybe after or before. Well, I won't say before, but yeah. Probably not a childhood book of mine, I believe, so. That was only 15 minutes of this video. Yeah, say we saw those pages. Alright, next up is Thomas and the Hurricane. Not Hurricane from Gemini Soda, of course not. Okay, so we take a look at the pages. Okay, but that soccer play bit, that kind of like something out of Thomas and the God to me. Sure, of course. Next up is Cars, the first movie book, which is just basically the story from the first movie. Yeah, these all start pages are probably very easy to rip. So, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. So, yeah, I'll quite have finished showing the pages. Yeah. Okay, I'm probably going to do this start because my hand holding the cameras, which is this one's starting to get tired. So yeah. Okay, so next up is Thomas Percy to the back, which is just basically Thomas Percy and also Coach story. Yeah, you're not gonna really see it well from this guys, but I'm doing my best. Okay, next up we got is Thomas Tank Engine storybook. And of course these stories, Thomas, Percy and the Dragon, Trust Thomas, Donald's Duck, Evan the Vase, Apple Trevor and Reese for Party, A Scarf for Percy, The Trouble with Mud, No Joke for James, Henry's Followers, Diesel Does It All, and Time for Trouble. There's characters. Okay, so we got Thomas, Percy and the Dragon. Oh boy. Donald's Duck, Trust Thomas back there. Edward Trevor News for Party. Scarf for Percy. Trouble with Mud. No Joke for James. Henry's Forest. He does it again. Time for Trouble. Yeah. And also here's the thing that I polycolored, I think. I was the one who did that a long time ago when I owned this book. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just quickly showing you more that I found in them. Okay, so the next book I got here is Thomas and Friends Annual 2009. No book I used to own. Yeah, pretty damaged. Because old. So, yeah. We've got chapters here. Wait, what stories we got? We got Toby, Thomas and the Runaway Car, Spot, Percy the Luggage. And we got, well, we will find them more here. Here we go. So we got Ding-a-ling. I think I was trying to cut that in. I think Thomas says sail. Percy and the Left Luggage. Thomas and the Runaway Car. And here's Reader's Story, which is Thomas and the Runaway Car, I believe. Toby's Trimper? I don't know. It kind of sounds like Toby's Tightrope from season 3. No, that's from season 11. Cold Trucklings. Can't say that right. And yeah, magazines, that stuff. So, there's the back, of course. Yeah, the bottom is pretty damaged. The top is pretty damaged as well. What to do about that? Okay, how many books we got? A couple more left, and we're finished. Okay, next up is Annual 2008. Yeah, this is pretty damaged as well. The top, especially damaged, but but I owned this book a long time. And that pretty much got torn as well. And here as well. Yes, yeah, this book is very old. So we did that. And we got Thomas and Treasure. Yeah. No point going reading that book. And there's also Duncan. The episode about Duncan and the Bell. Yeah, there's probably no chance reading this book if it's all torn. Know how it happened. Thomas and the Jet Plane. We got Big Strong Henry. Percy and the Fun Fell. What's this one? Wolf and Peace. And Tom's Frosty Friend. They have a one here as well. I think that's all of them. Yeah, a couple of magazines. And yep. In the background. Which is pretty cool. Okay, next up is Postman Pat in a Model. Yeah, another childhood book of mine. Annual 2018 of Cars, which does have the Cars 3 story in it, but it's in 4 parts of this book. So this is part 1 of Cars 3 story. Come on. Move. Part 2. During this base show, 1 page, like 2 pages of the Cross Tree story. Let's see. Come on, keep going. Part 3. And part 4. Is that? No, it's. No, 5. The rest of this pretty nothing. Well, here's some things about friends of queens. Okay. 2 more books left. Thomas French Annual 2012, which, well, to be honest with this one, which is, this basically has the same stories from that other book I showed in part 3, I think. Yeah, let's take a look, guys. Just basically have the pretty much same pages as that book had, like Double Trouble, Early Bird, everything. Just basically the same things. See, look. Just basically the same things over and over. How about that book had, which is the Busy book? No, that's not the one. Busy, like, I don't know what. I can't remember what the name of it. It was in part 3, I think. There's the Charlie story. It's in the other book, but yeah, this is basically the same thing as it doesn't have stories like Percy's Parcel or anything. I don't think Percy's Parcel in this. No, it's not. And there's an alpha for taking place there. I used to have that Brendan Arc I lost, but I do have that farm set. Tipman Sheds, we could have. Oh god. And the final book of my entire book collection, and the way to end it off is King of the Railway. This one could be in parts. So yeah. We like this book. But the problem with these sort of books, they don't like follow like some of the like the way the Thomas Fine movies was made, and they just basically changed some things around. Like this book came out before Journey Beyond Solo even came out, I think. Like the Journey, I mean, well, I should have said, but I think the Journey Beyond Solo book of these ones came out before the movie did, I think. Big Epic Adventures, I wouldn't say so. Great Race, probably neither, but Journey Beyond Solo definitely, I will say that. That for other books, like The Great Discovery, Colonial Engines, well, it doesn't say that, but there's a Colonial Engine one. Great Discovery, Hero on the Rails, Mystery on Activities, and Bring to Mystery. There is Tale of the Brave. Adventure Begins, I wouldn't say, don't know what this one, I think there's Tale of the Brave one. So I'm not sure, I'll probably say there is a Great Race, which I do own. Oh, and in fact, speaking of that, I actually do have that somewhere. I completely forgot about it. Where is that? Yeah, I only just remind myself of that. Any other? I'm just going to pick up a minute, guys. Yeah, I just remember of that. I forgot I had these 2 books. Just did my video of it. Yeah. Here's the Great Race one. Which is kind of like that book with, well, it is, does. Let's put into this. Good thing I remember it. Okay, and the final book. Definitely the final book, if I believe so. This actually isn't yet. There's also some, there's 2 other books, but they're copies. These basically have my stuff in it, but best if I don't show it. Actually, I'll quick show off this one. In fact, I just remember there's a King of the Railway one, like this, in the King of the Railway DVD. I mean, a lot of stuffs. I'll just quick show off this one. Yeah, like I said, I have 2 copybooks of my stuff, but they're privacy stuff, so I'm not going to show them off to you guys because they're private. Stuff's my own, which may have something to do with YouTube, probably. Yeah, those are my private stuff. Don't even ask for a video that. Don't even think about it. Because if you do, then I'm not going to do it. Yeah, it has chapters. Okay. Now, good thing I remember because there's books of DVDs I have. Most of which are definitely Thomas Prince ones, so. There's a King of the Railway one, and there's a Trails one. So we got Keep Looking Thomas. And then we get this person Trails one. So you're also allowed 2 acts for. Well, where's the other one? And also with, well, actually, yeah, this does have like stories in them. So yeah, I get the. Oops. Yeah, you're currently you're allowed to act for these stories as well, guys. So yeah. So yeah, guys, that's my entire book collection, everything. Hopefully that's everything. I'm not gonna make a video of the missing books. I didn't show my entire book collection. Anyways, so this is my last part because there were some books that I did sold off. I know, probably make some more space. So yeah, that's my entire book collection finished. So yeah, it's just has 4 parts. So yeah, this is the final part. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.